first down. Harmon. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And no matter what the situation, the third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw. Harmon. They find some open field here. Officially a
loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of...
Let's go! Ryan 38!
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete to move. They're hustling to the line now. Back to throw. And here he'll be brought down a little shy.
That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw on 3rd down. Harmon. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched. This defense so far, they've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a...
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And the return will stop right around the 25. That's now his 2nd interception. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football.
Isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain. His guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some...
That play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays.
Their first possession of the 2nd half. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. He thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays for your team, and he had an opportunity there. Couldn't haul it in, but that doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 3 yards on the...
He's the one who got home.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker.
And give him a first down as well. And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because we exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He'll look to throw. And he's got some space here. That's now a second interception.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They go play action here on first down. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Onto the field.
And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first.
But they face a second and long to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long.
Preseason, when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer, they did it anyway.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 5 that time as they draw.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well.
else.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Here we go now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense.
Maybe they did some of that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage.
Headed quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a get down. Brissett now. And Jones has it over the middle. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive.
When you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops.
Play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A second down throw for Brissett. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give them times and their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Brissett sets to throw it. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 47. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Well, this defense...
So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that deep.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Now it's 2nd down. Now back to throw. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this is...
Let's go. 3-19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this. First down, Brissett. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That would have been a great catch.
There, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, pass the sticks, first down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant. They know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off inside the 10. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2. Los Angeles. It's the Chargers out to an early lead. Phillip Rivers, a first-quarter touchdown pass in that one. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. So a nice job to break the 1-10 backwards. On second down, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Make it back-to-back week.
All the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a quarter.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 3rd down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to air one out. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard
ball again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he will mind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
He's got his man, Boyd. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap.
Only people celebrating? The guys who just gave up that play.
Breeze to throw on second down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the...
Green 39! Green 39!
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll get
An open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Week after week, we're seeing play. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. To throw on second down. Harmon. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That catch good for 5. It's third down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, if the coaches...
Let's go. Grand 38.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to work about 5 yards out of it. They run the counter now on first down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 there.
And he ended up making the play there.
Looking to throw on second down. Harmon under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast.
To a new set of downs.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you...
And no escaping this time as he'll get moved. They're hustling to the line now. Looking to throw on second down. Harmon. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys will set up shop at midfield. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is.
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down.
Well, so much for setting the tone way to create that type of yardage in your running game. That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spoil the play before he gets there.
No dice this.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way
this afternoon.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So he loses 3 yards there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Close there quickly at the end. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this up only to about the 30.
If he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been building to this crescendo the entire offseason. So we maybe see some of this in the early part of the game.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. 5 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran. Good about that one.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So he loses 3.
Face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
Back to throw now on first down. Austin's got it left side. And he's going to get this one down right to the end.
Green 39! Green 39!
To throw on second down. Roth. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Brandon, I think you understand.
No, check, Patriot!
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So add that.
And the plays he's making, he's spun him in the offensive backfield.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. That'll go as a loss of...
Or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. On second down, they run with Stewart. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 2 there.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So he loses 3.
Wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken 3rd and 11.
No, check,
Operating from the gun. Weaver. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his...
Hurry up, here we go! Blue landing!
Looking to throw on second down. Weaver. Oh, he's got a little daylight. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Let's go! No, check, Patriot!
On 1st and 10, Weaver. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34.
Just like that. Hurry up! All right, now, look at 56!
From the gun, Weaver. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Lucky 56!
This is Stewart again. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
All right, now, lucky 56! Lucky 56!
Looking to throw. Weaver. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, 5. And he will bring it back. It's an interception returned for a Rams touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the national. On 3rd down, that's Carlson. And that play will go nowhere.
Hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a real
5 and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
4. They'll run again here with Dunbar. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning. Now they try the right side here. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve. that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third.
Which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now. But you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles.
Would be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target.
Just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. That's now a second interception. First and 15.
Back line it up, Philly. Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And it's a 14-yard pickup, but it'll still...
He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Like with the floor. Here we go.
Off play action. Here's Goff. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Goff throwing again. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. This game a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play. And he didn't get that done on that play.
Well, we got 20.
And he gives this time to the tailback. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And they get 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The loss of a full 3 yards.
No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ballgame. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, it's Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McGee. A gain of 6 there.
Tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On third down, that's Reynolds. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 4.
So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these.
Oh, no, he lost the football. Goff now looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss.
Their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Now Goff. Over the middle complete. It's Andrews. And he will have a first down here at about the 4. And they give this time to the tailback. And he got here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down.
And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And a short yield. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Now we talk about players blitzing all.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need... They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty first down. That fits the bill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So they run a draw here on second down. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's... I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full play.
Late in the game, I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.